Neymar.
A ver qué caño espectacular de Neymar.
What skill that is from Neymar. Absolutely incredible.
What if I told you that one phone call in 2017 could have prevented Messi's tears, saved Barcelona from financial ruin, and completely rewritten the last 7 years of football history? What if the most expensive transfer in football history was actually the worst decision ever made, not just for the player, but for the entire sport? August 3rd, 2017, the day Neymar's €222 million move to PSG shattered football's transfer market and ended one of the most lethal attacking partnerships ever assembled. But what if that call never came? What if Neymar had chosen loyalty over the biggest payday in sports history? We're about to explore an alternate reality where that historic move never happened. First, let's remember just how devastating this departure actually was. When Neymar joined Barcelona in 2013, he didn't just slot into the team, he completed arguably the greatest attacking trident in football history. The MSN trio was absolutely unstoppable, with Neymar bringing that Brazilian flair that made defenders have nightmares. His pace, unpredictability, and his ability to create magic out of nothing. It was the perfect storm. But here's what made Neymar special at Barcelona. He wasn't trying to be Messi. Instead, he became the chaos agent that complemented Messi's calculated brilliance perfectly. While Messi would pick apart defenses with surgical precision, Neymar would terrorize them with pure unpredictability. Defenders never knew if he was going to cut inside, go around them, or pull off some ridiculous skill move that would leave them on the floor. And then came that legendary Champions League remontada against PSG. Down 4-0 from the first leg, Neymar didn't just score and assist in that historic 6-1 comeback. He orchestrated the winning play that sent the Camp Nou into absolute pandemonium. Little did anyone know that he was effectively auditioning for his future employers. The irony? He was destroying the very team that would later pay a fortune to sign him. So what happens if Neymar turns down that massive payday and stays put? Well, Barcelona's entire future changes. Instead of scrambling to replace their Brazilian magician with panic signings, they keep their squad intact and continue building around their proven core. The MSN trio keeps doing what they do best, destroying teams with different flavors of brilliance. Messi continues being Messi. Suarez keeps bullying centre-backs with his physicality and positioning, and Neymar remains the wild card that no tactical setup can properly account for. Having 3 different cheat codes activated at the same time is basically unfair to everyone else. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. In our timeline, Barcelona lost 3-0 to Roma in 2018 and 4-0 to Liverpool in 2019, crashing out of the Champions League despite big first-leg leads. But would those collapses have happened with Neymar still on the pitch? The Roma game was all about Barcelona losing their composure under pressure. Neymar thrives in exactly those moments. He's the guy who rises to the occasion when the stakes are highest.
Neymar doing likewise here. Messi over it. Here's Neymar!
He certainly can.
Neymar, 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 Neymar!
Against Liverpool, Barcelona's problem was that they became too predictable, too dependent on Messi to create everything. With Neymar there, Liverpool's defensive focus gets split. They can't just double-team Messi and hope for the best, because Neymar's waiting on the other wing, ready to punish any lapse in concentration.
Avec Neymar, Neymar! Tu n'as pas attendu plus d'une minute.
Neymar, 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 Neymar!
Real Madrid won 4 Champions League titles between 2014 and 2018, 3 of them back-to-back under Zidane from 2016 to 2018. But that run likely doesn't happen with a stronger, stable Barcelona breathing down their necks. El Clásico remains the heavyweight bout it was always meant to be. instead of becoming the one-sided affair it became after 2017. But the ripple effects go beyond just trophies. Messi's 2021 departure was largely due to La Liga's wage limit rules and Barcelona's financial collapse, a crisis worsened by the €160 million signing of Coutinho and €145 million for Dembele. If Neymar stays, Barcelona's bucks will remain healthy, Messi will probably sign a new contract, and we will never see that heartbreaking press conference where the GOAT will break down in tears. Now, let's talk about how this single decision would completely reshape modern football. The butterfly effect doesn't stop there, though. PSG's Neymar signing in 2017 was the foundation of their super team project, meant to launch the club as a true Champions League contender and global brand. Without Neymar, PSG likely doesn't have the pull to land Kylian Mbappé, who was still weighing options between Real Madrid and PSG that summer. Mbappé could have gone to Madrid as early as 2017, changing everything about La Liga, Liga, and European football. And then there's Neymar's individual legacy. In our timeline, his PSG years have been marked by frequent injuries, Liga dominance that few fans truly respect, and underwhelming Champions League exits. But staying in Barcelona? He likely adds 2-3 more Champions League titles and becomes a genuine Ballon d'Or winner, not just a nominee. The transfer market itself would be completely different too. That €222 million 0 cents fee didn't just break records, it inflated the entire market. Without Neymar's move setting that precedent, we probably wouldn't see the ludicrous fees that followed for players like Felix, Grealish, or even Mbappé himself. Football's financial landscape would be unrecognizable. What nobody expected, though, is that maybe Neymar actually got it right. Here's the twist, though. Maybe Neymar made the right choice after all. Sure, he could have won more trophies and enhanced his legacy by staying at Barcelona, but football isn't just about winning, it's about proving yourself under pressure. By moving to PSG, Neymar bet on himself to elevate an entire project and establish himself as the main character of his own story. The fact that it didn't work out exactly as planned doesn't make the decision wrong. Sometimes the greatest legacies are built on bold gambles, not safe choices. Barcelona might have been better off if Neymar stayed, but football as a whole became infinitely more interesting the moment he decided to leave. So, what do you reckon? Was Neymar's move to PSG the biggest mistake in football history? Or was it actually the right decision for his career? And more importantly, which version of Barcelona would you rather have seen? The one that kept MSN together, or the one that was forced to rebuild and evolve? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this debate started.